And then, like, going to YWAM, like, they ask you really hard questions and they challenge you to, like, think things through more. And I think that challenged me to, like, take it seriously and be like, wait, what do I actually believe? And even just, like, sitting with it and being like, wow, I'm really broken. And, like, I need a lot of healing. And being like, God is such a good and loving Father. And, like, I want to, like, experience that. And I want to, like, feel the healing that he's, like, reaching out and offering to us. Mm-hmm. So I think that's when it became mine, because then I just realized, like, God is so good and, like, he loves me and, like, I'm free when I'm with him instead of being just, like, afraid of hell, you know? Like, just realizing, like, how good he is really changed, like, how I saw him.
Yeah. I think for me it was, like, my dad was always, like, my biggest example. And I always was, like, you know, I mean, he was, like, Superman and unattainable in my brain. And then there came a time when it was more like, you know, I would always, like, encourage me in, like, reading my Bible myself, you know, and, like, doing those things. And it was when I got, like, later in high school, and it was like, okay, what am I going to do next? And then looking at, like, college, and it would be, like, college, or there was one college that it was, like, a Bible college, and I was like, yeah, maybe, but, like, I don't really care all that much. And it was in those times where it was, like, when I had to, like, make my own decision of what I was going to do, and I realized, like, I'd kind of, like, just, yeah, it's like I just did what people told me.
Yeah, you're just coasting in life.
Yeah, it's like wherever my dad told me to go, I just kind of went,
Yeah.
and I would read, and he'd help me along, and that was great, but it was, like, there is when I realized, like, I have to make those decisions. And I remember I felt like God was calling me to, like, you know, do something more in, like, a ministry-related aspect, and I was like, no, I'm going to go to college instead.
Yeah.
And then I went to college, and when I was in college, I was like, this is super unfulfilling and not at all what I want to do. And that was when it was, like, I had this, like, that was, like, my moment of...
That was your Jonah moment.
Yeah. It was, like, not just do I feel like I didn't follow, but it was, like, I need to actually, like, take this up myself and figure out what I think and what I'm going to do and what I believe in and, you know, how I'm going to walk out my faith. And that was, like, the kind of shifting moment for me.
You have a follow-up question? Because I have one.
Go for it.
Okay,